Let's see who's all on YouTube right now. Let's see who's all on YouTube right now. This will pop up. Let's see who I'll pop on here. Come on in if you're out there in YouTube land. Come on in. Come on in. Hey. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Come on. Hey, y'all. Hey. Y'all, I need somebody to talk to. Good evening. I hope y'all doing good out there. Hey, Jessica. Hey, y'all. Hey, Chief Scipio. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Blackfoot Albo. Hey, I ain't seen you in a while. Hey, Janelle. We finna talk, cause y'all, I'm gonna need some help. I need the OGs who've been on my channel. I need y'all for a second, cause I need y'all for a second. 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 I need to run something by y'all real quick. Hey, Mary. Hey, Mary. I need y'all for a second. So I'm minding my own business. Come on, click like when y'all come in. Hey, Regina. Hey, Miss Render. Hey, Miss Render. Hey, Cio Vertias. Hey, yourself. Ben Israel. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Hey, Michelle. I hope y'all are having a good Friday. I hope y'all are having a good day. Some of y'all are probably in traffic. I have pulled over because somebody sent something to my phone. And I was like, you know what? I knew something was going to happen. I knew something was going to happen. So I'm going to run something by y'all real quick. I was going to wait until I got home and do a live, but I don't even feel like it. I don't even feel like waiting until I get home. Are y'all having a good day? Somebody said work day almost over. Chat said work day almost over. Hey, Jerira. Okay, so we're going to need to do a little research, guys. So if you have been on my channel for more than a few months, every time I have mentioned the Georgia Guidestones. Hey, cousin. Hey, Jay. I see you in a while. I missed you. Hey, Miss Vicky. Hey, Annetta. Hey, Chris. Every time you all have heard me mention the Georgia Guidestones, I have said, because multiple people have been asking me about the Georgia Guidestones since I came on YouTube. Every time y'all ask me about the Georgia Guidestones, I say, that's not a stone hedge. That's a tomb. Please, for the all hands, the OGs in the chat, let the new people know I have said that is a tomb. I just need y'all to verify that I have said on multiple occasions, that's a tomb. All the stuff we've been talking about for the past 2 years on here, they done made a whole Netflix series about it. Y'all. OGs, did I say it was a tomb? I said that is a tomb because it has a cap on it. And I said in 2020, somebody was asking me about the stone, somebody was asking me about it. I mean, it's just with no fun to be walking behind my car, girl. Somebody was asking me about it. And I said, you know, the Georgia coastline was fabricated, and I had found in the Army Corps of Engineers files a long time ago Back when I was looking at the under the flooded cities, I had found in the Army Corps of Engineers file that there is a royal burial over there. They found 50 royals buried over there. That was my rationality, along with the fact that it's a capstone on it, that is a tomb. I followed the coordinates, and it led me to that area. I can't excavate it because I don't have the authority to excavate it. But I knew that it was a tomb, and I have said on here multiple times, including when they destroyed it. And people was asking me about the Georgia Guidestones when they destroyed it. And I came on here and did a whole live. And I said, y'all, that is a tomb. That is a tomb. That is a tomb. Not only that, the night sky, when they destroyed the Georgia Guidestones, if you was here in Metro Atlanta or in this north part of Georgia, it looked like it was lightning outside, but the sky was just flashing. It looked like it was a dark screen, and then it was like lightning behind the sky, but you couldn't hear nothing. And it's a lot of people just sitting outside like, wow, look at the sky. So I tied it directly to the Georgia Guidestones, right? I said, well, there is a project out called CERN. You know, could be fake, could be real. If it's real, and it's some kind of spiritual energy, something that they need, it might be tied into the Georgia Guidestones, right? Because that is a tomb. I have y'all know. Are y'all still on here? Please click like, because I don't want to keep putting out information and then the shit actually come to pass right in our face. Or somebody is secretly listening to this show and then my channel get hit with strikes, and then they say, I know you turn on Netflix, and then I'm being repeated on Netflix on information that could have been put out. They could have been put out that the Georgia Guidestones was a tomb, right? They destroyed the Georgia Guidestones in July. Under the radar, excavations start happening in that area, guys. Come August, come September, under the radar, they done found Nefertiti. I cannot. So y'all been looking for Nefertiti from the 18th dynasty for all of these years. You found Nefertiti and 300 other royals, plus another royal queen that has never been discussed in history. All of a sudden. So, out. This guy, this Egyptologist, is pretending that there was a tunnel in the desert of Africa that they just so happened found all of these new royals. No, sir. Please don't play in my face. Because just like I pulled up that Army Corps of Engineers file that said the coast of Georgia is fabricated, it's made. They created the coast of Georgia. And there was a royal tomb found over there in the same area. Just like I saw it, everybody else saw it. Everybody who work at the Army Corps of Engineers, everybody who tried to cover it up, everybody who's in history, for real, has saw that file. Now, the coast of Georgia, go look at the map where South Carolina and Georgia runs, is a body of water that runs there. It's about 3 Army Corps of Engineers sites over there. Like if you pull up, find the Army Corps of Engineers. How can I locate the Army Corps of Engineers? In that little area right there where Georgia and South Carolina is separated by a body of water, it's about 3 Army Corps. Why is it so many Army Corps of Engineers sites in that area? It's because that fabricated coastline goes all the way down to Savannah and goes all the way down to Kingsland. And they monitor it because of what they found. They monitor it closely. In all, it's probably about 5 Army Corps of Engineers sites along that coastline in this area, right? So he's trying to explain it because they always hide everything that they find, right? So he said that there's a tunnel in Egypt that they just discovered. Under all that dirt, that wasteland, somehow this tunnel has these Egyptian artifacts have been perfectly preserved in that hot place under the dirt. Now, I'm a Negro from Georgia. I know Georgia. We have the oldest railroad system in the world. Okay? Some of the railroads, they don't allow trains on them anymore. And this ties into the CCC when they was rerouting people from certain areas. Now, the reason why they do not let the railroads, these trains, operate anymore is because the trains, a lot of the trains sit on top of tunnel systems. There is a tunnel system that runs from that area all the way over to Texas, all the way over to Oklahoma, all the way to the West Coast. CSX owns it now. Now with CSX owning it, of course they shut off. You can't find it on the map unless you pull up Terminus, which is Atlanta. Terminus is ground zero. So all of the railroad tracks was going from Atlanta, which is Terminus, that the Atlanta airport currently sits on top of. All of the train systems was going from Terminus, right? The railroad. So the old railroads, it's an old railroad going out to the coast of Georgia, where Georgia, South Carolina, and they're all over the place. Many different railroads. Now, the only railroad that they currently have from Georgia to Oklahoma is, I think it's a Northwest coastline owned by CSX. So you can ride the train all the way from Georgia to Oklahoma. The reason why this is important is because they're trying to say they found Nefertiti by way of King Tut, a tunnel from King Tut's tomb. I want these white people to stop playing in our face. You found King Tut in Tulsa, Oklahoma area. It's tunnel systems all over America. We got some of the oldest, deepest tunnel systems in the world. I want people to stop. I want people to stop playing in our face about this cave system that is this here in America. We have the climate to preserve artifacts here in America. It's mild temperatures, not too hot, it's not too cold. It's not covered in sand. We have railroad systems that if you follow the old railroad systems, you can follow the old tunnel systems. Just like at the Atlanta airport. You can go from the Atlanta airport all the way up to Buckhead. You can walk underground. I used to sing at Peachtree Presbyterian up in Buckhead. We had to walk under the ground. If we parked on one side of the road, we can walk under the ground to get to the church. If we keep that same tunnel going, we can walk all the way to the airport. Because the whole city of Atlanta sits on top of a tunnel system, a network of tunnels. They done found another queen. They done found Nefertiti. Been looking for her forever. and 300 other royals. And somehow this has not made the mass media. And somehow this didn't happen until they tore down the Georgia Guidestones. Y'all, I just came on here to just say. Because at first, the underground downtown Atlanta, it's deeper than that. Yeah, but they turned a part of that tunnel system into a mall. Yeah, Big Long. It's a whole. I don't know, bro. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? Cause that white man. Oh, they also found Cleopatra. Let me not forget that part. They also have found Cleopatra. Now, Cleopatra was just found like in October, if I'm mistaken. So let me not forget that part. They also found Cleopatra. A woman, a female archaeologist, a white woman, who is a lawyer. They're trying to say she is the one who found Cleopatra. God, I almost let that slip my mind. So the Egyptologist, the famous one, the same one that was involved with King Tut and all that, he now had found Nefertiti, and they done found 300 other royals in total. He found Nefertiti, and he found the other queen that has not even been written in history, but he knew it's a queen. And the white lady, the accompanist, she found Cleopatra. Because according to historical records, now they're putting out, according to historical records, Cleopatra said no man would find her tomb. So now, because the white people, oh, we're so smart, we're going to say a woman found it. So a white woman just found Cleopatra tomb. Now, this is my thing. There's a Cleopatra who was an Indian princess. She's listed in Mason, Tennessee files. Please don't play in our face. Georgia has the Great Satilla River. St. Illa is Cleopatra on the coast of Georgia. It's literally documented in history that it's named after Cleopatra. Why would Cleopatra? And Cleopatra is the last Ptolemaic queen or Pharaoh, or whatever you want to call her, of the Ptolemaic dynasty, the Ptolemy dynasty. She's the last one. And then the Romans took over, right? So now you're finding all these dynastic Egyptians, because now you all are really doing some excavations in that area that's miles away from what was called Little Egypt in North Georgia. If you've been following my videos, I know I have said on multiple occasions that the Satilla River, Satilla Island, is St. Illa, which is Cleopatra. Now y'all done found Cleopatra. It's 2022, ma'am, sir. You all have been excavating and doing this archaeology shit, and y'all about 80, 60, 70 years old. And y'all ain't found her till the Guidestones was removed. I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all to make sure I'm not. I said, no, I done tell somebody that. I know I've said this before. I know I have said this multiple times. In the Hellenistic series, I said that. When I had started breaking down this Roman thing off the coast of Georgia, when I said Rome is actually under the waters in Savannah, in that area, I know I have said this before, and that's why you could not move boats through that area in Savannah at one point in history. because the water was too rocky because too much stuff up under the water. I don't know. I might be doing something wrong. I don't know. I might be doing something wrong, because what I do know is white people do not get these type of downloads, because the energy here in America, Georgia, these ancestors would not communicate with them. They wouldn't. So at first I was saying to myself, what if I gave them the location to go dig? And that's why they took the Georgia Guidestones down. And then I had to talk myself off that ledge by saying, no, Janice, because it is written in the Army Corps of Engineers file that there was a royal burial over there. And it's written in the Army Corps of Engineers files that there was a mountain that they found in North Georgia. They excavated 100 royal bodies out and sealed the mountain back up. And then now the Army Corps of Engineers and the United States of America do not let anybody go in that area. You can't go in that area in Georgia. It's blocked off. Nobody can go up there. Why would they block off a landmass like that? So I talked myself down off the ledge and said, well, maybe they read the files. Maybe it's not me that's coming on here and giving people who pretend like it's only 2 people watch her channel. No way they saw it, right? No way what I'm saying is ending up on Netflix. Damn near verbatim. No way people aren't sharing my videos because I use profanity. However, writers are looking at my videos and rewriting what I'm saying and putting it on Netflix. And they all, no, not to mention, all of those writers are here in Georgia. Every last writer that I have researched, writer that I have researched on these